The new Assassin's Creed Odyssey update is out now, and we already discussed the content in my previous video, but I will briefly go over it here as well. But we also got some new info about that Ezio outfit, like we know the set bonus, the weapon, and there's also a trial coming to the game, so that could mean a couple of things. A like on the video would of course be super appreciated, and let's go. The update comes in at 3.8 gigs. I see some people on PC say that it was even like 11 gigs. It has 3 fixes and one is for PC only, where if you would enter Elysium with a certain graphics card, the game would crash. Well, this should now be fixed. Also, for some people, the new content notification would keep happening after claiming the free Black Pegasus mount. And there was also an incorrect description for the legendary chest maps in Spanish. I will leave a link to the patch notes so you can read them for yourself if you want. But really the most important part is that new Ezio gear set for Cassandra and Alexios. And you can actually see it already in the store by going to gear and then hitting details. It's an assassin set with some pretty good stats and a very fun and overpowered set bonus. So the arms have 10% crit chance on level 99. The awesome hood has damage with swords, because yeah, there is a sword with this set. The amazing crit chance while full health is on the boots. We got crit damage on the robe and crit chance once again on the waist. And yes, it's like any other set in the game, so we can mix and match the armor pieces and create the look that we want, which of course pretty awesome and was not possible with the legacy outfits in Origins. I will touch on what we know so far regarding unlocking the outfit in a second, but first let's talk about that insane set bonus, the 100% cooldown duration for the Hero Strike ability on a successful parry. Hero Strike is of course that insanely powerful assassin move, nuking almost any enemy on Nightmare with just one ability if you stack a lot of assassin damage. So normally you have to wait before you can use this ability again, but with this set we should be able to parry and then immediately follow up with another Hero Strike. And I'm not sure if it's intentional, but this is a pretty cool nod to the older Assassin's Creed combat system, where we had to wait for the enemy to approach us and then simply had to like hit the button at the right time to counter their attack. Now you're basically doing that as well, but can then follow up with an amazing ability. We'll of course also be able to put the engraving on another gear item, but then I don't think it will be 100%, likely 50 or something like that. So yes, I can't wait to try this out. And we also have the sword that we could actually buy at the blacksmith when playing as Ezio in the previous games. The Milanese sword with sword damage, the best perk you can have on a sword, and also the extra crit chance with the Hero Strike ability. So really nice in combination with that set bonus of course. And it should look pretty cool in the game as well, but yeah, how do we get it? That's of course the question. Well, via the gear page, you can also go to the Ubisoft Club section of the game. Here you can see it in the rewards and that it's free, as we already discussed in my previous video. But it's an exclusive reward for participating in selected community activities. Ubisoft already said that they will share more details about the unlock conditions soon, and this was a few hours ago, but we can already speculate and kind of guess of course. The last time that Ubisoft did community activities in an Assassin's Creed game was in Origins, where we had to kill the Trial of the God bosses a number of times and could then claim a golden Anubis item, and in the end the blue Anubis outfit. I think you just had to kill a boss one time that week to be able to get one of these items, because it was like a community effort. So everyone was killing bosses and then the counter would still go up and up. So we could see something like this, that we have to kill enemies with an assassinate for example, and then all the kills will be counted towards one goal, and then if the milestone is reached, we unlock the set. It would be kind of a letdown though. I personally hope for something cooler than that. It could of course be just another twist on the whole community activity, but what is interesting is that if you go to the update history on the PlayStation 4, then you see another thing that this update actually did. It namely added support for running Assassin's Creed Odyssey in trial mode. Thanks to the editor-in-chief of Kotaku, by the way, Stephen Totillo, for reaching out to me about this on Twitter. Because yes, there is no trial mode for Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. And this makes me think that there might be more going on. But I want to say first though, let's temper our expectations. Like I'm just speculating right here. Maybe it will just be a cool community activity and then we get the set and that is it. But Like, why are they doing this update? It's still like going through my mind. So I want to share a theory, but again, it's just that. It's a theory. So in my previous video, I already talked about Wildlands and how for that game they added a new mission to promote Ghost Recon Breakpoint that would then be announced a few days later. And they also did a free weekend for Wildlands when that new mission came out, so that everyone who did not own the game could still play that new mission, because that mission was basically an advertisement for Breakpoint, so they wanted to get that mission out there for as many people as possible. And I really like that approach, by the way, so maybe we see something similar for Odyssey right now, and that's why they have this potential trial version, so that everyone who doesn't own Odyssey or maybe sold it can still hop back into the game to experience this Ezio community activity, get the awesome outfit, and then be extra hyped for the new game that is coming out likely this year and will be announced in the next couple of months or maybe weeks. Like, why would you otherwise do an Assassin's Creed Odyssey trial version a year and a half after launch when the support really ended a few months ago? But yeah, I'm all ear. Like, let me know your takes about this, of course, in the comments down below. I saw some people say maybe the next game is set in Rome after all. Like, yes, the new set that we get is called Ezio's Roman set. And I agree, it would make a ton of sense, but the next game, as we talked about multiple times already, will be about Vikings. Like, that's like 99.9% true. A million, and again other people too, had a theory under my recent video saying that maybe we get a double AC this year, like when Unity and Rogue came out in 2014. Rogue was of course for the current gen systems, and then Unity was a next gen only game. But yeah, launching a next gen only game this fall means that it will be a launch game for those new consoles, so then there will not be a lot of people able to buy that new game for a third party. That doesn't really make sense. Like in 2014, it was 1 year after the PS4 and Xbox One released, so there was already a pretty large install base. Ubisoft also said that they only have one extra AAA game that has not been announced yet for October, November or December. So they would have said if there would be two, I would think, right? And I do think that it would have been leaked at this point if they were really going to do two separate games. So I think it's just them using Ezio, the most well-known assassin, to lure everyone to this game again, and maybe it's in the end to promote some of the cross-media AC stuff that has been going on, as we discussed in my previous video. I'm certain that there is a reason though, like you don't spend resources out of nowhere to make this item pack without a reason, like there must be an incentive, and we will likely know about that soon enough. And when we know more and also how to unlock the set, I will of course be the first to tell you, so totally subscribe for everything on that if you haven't already, and the future of Assassin's Creed of course as well. Like this video to support the channel, and yes, I want to visit Sargon, because why not? I missed him. There is actually a very cool item that you can now get in his shop, and I want to try something else as well, so let's go there now. Ooh, it's been way too long, Sargon. How you been? How you been? Business still going alright? Yes, I see you got some customers right there. Anyways, totally get this chest. Like, he's selling that now for 4 days, so till Tuesday, of course, the weekly reset. I would say totally get it. I'm wearing it right here. It's from the Sacred Oracle pack. It's really, really cool. So if you were booting up the game for the new update anyways, then why not visit Sargon? So I had a theory, because any item pack that they added, of course, that is like showing up in the Helix store will also be in an Olympian gift. So I was curious if maybe if I just spent all my Orichalcum on these Olympian gifts right now, like I don't think that they will ever like add any of these new item packs beyond the Ezio one. Maybe we can already get it. I mean, it sounds maybe crazy. I will just open a ton, and then we will like find out together. But I thought it was fun to kind of do that. It has been a while. We will likely get a ton of epics first. Yeah, we don't need that. And I will of course speed it up, so you don't have to watch all the epics. No. And if after like 10 of these I still don't get a legendary, then the chances are like slim that we can get them from this. No, they locked that up tight. I get why. If you open a ton of Olympian gifts, then let me know. But yeah, that means if we don't get what we want, that this guy is never safe. So we're gonna throw him back in the ocean. Goodbye to you. I don't know how that's possible. Why is there another guy? I haven't played this game in a while, that's true. But I do think that this resets, right? So, okay, that is pretty weird. Like, this is the first recording I'm doing as well, so I don't know what is going on. Like, there's also no blood for this guy. Okay, weird stuff happening. You leave this game alone for a few months and weird stuff is going on. Of course, again, subscribe for everything. When we know more, I will be the first to let you know. I'm really enjoying, like, going back to this game, making the content again, discussing the set bonuses and stuff like that. So I can't wait to, like, review the armor set and talk about it with you. So, yeah, do that. Also, I'm doing a giveaway for a 2020 game of your choice on your platform of choice. All you need to do is enter via the pinned comment. So if you haven't done that yet, totally do it. I will announce the winner on April 1st. For now, though, I will speak to you next time. Check out my previous video, and goodbye.